Hi, everyone. I'm going to let people get in a few more minutes to make sure that we have enough committee members to be at quorum to do this.
I'm muted. Sorry.
John, what are we, with the 10 members, I think we need to be at 6 for quorum. Or, hi, Will, what's the procedure if that doesn't happen?
Um, so it's fine. You can you can vote because the thing that's going to be official is going to be the full board
Okay, all
vote.
right,
So it's not ideal, but hopefully there's nothing controversial.
okay, let's go ahead and do this then. Welcome everyone to the Community Board 8 Street Life meeting of November. When we're considering these applications today, the first thing I'm going to do is go to members of the public for any comments or questions, and then to fellow board members. Any action at this committee will go to a full board vote, which is happening in 2 weeks' time on Wednesday. And you can look for the information on the location at cb8.com. Please address all comments to myself or my co-chair when he arrives. We'd like to avoid any crosstalk. And I'd please like to remind everyone to observe the norms of decorum. We are all here to get a communal outcome. Let's also please try to be succinct and keep comments to the merits of individual applications. Now I'm going to turn things over to John to give us the rules of the road for this Zoom meeting.
Welcome. If this is your first time joining us virtually, you will notice that you are all currently muted. Everyone will remain muted throughout the meeting except the committee co-chairs and any presenters as we move through the agenda. Following the presentation, as we move through the agenda, the co-chairs will call on members of the public wishing to speak. You can participate by going to the React icon on your device and pressing the raise hand button, not the wave or thumbs up, as those will disappear. Only press it once. If you press it a second time, the hand down button will go down. If you are calling on the phone, press *9 to raise your hand or *6 to unmute yourself. Be on the lookout for a prompt asking you to confirm once the co-chairs call on you. The chat is available for technical support, only to help with Zoom software problems, not to ask questions of co-chairs. They will not see the chat. If you are using an older version of Zoom, you will need to go to the participants section where you will find the raised hand feature. Please do not raise your actual hand or wave at the screen because we may not be able to see you. Chat with me if you get any support in chat.
All right, John, and to confirm, I see that we have 4 board members here. Although I'd like to ask if we can see if Marlene Schneider, never mind on that. Okay, is there anyone who is here to represent HUVY LLC? Great. Can you tell us, hi, Mr. Kelly, can you tell us a little bit about this business and what this application is for a new liquor license?
Sure. My name is Michael Kelly, representing the applicant. Hannah Donna Grande is with us. This is an on-premise liquor license application for Hoovy LLC, DBA to be determined. We're located at 205 East 81st Street and reopening the place where Campagna operated with an on-premise liquor license for over 12 years. There was another restaurant there before them. We'll be a full-service Italian restaurant. We have 16 tables with 42 seats and a service bar. Our hours of operation will be 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. There's background music. If we decide to do outdoor seating in the future, we will, of course, come back. It's not part of this application. The owners currently own and operate Abiata at 145 East 49th Street. They've had an on-premise liquor license there since 2018 with no adverse history, and we have submitted signatures of support. If there are any questions, we'd be happy to answer.
All right, thank you very much. Is there anyone from the public who has questions or comments for this applicant? Seeing none and noting that Bill has joined us, is there anyone from the committee who'd like to ask questions or make a motion? I'm gonna go ahead. Barry.
No, it's Judy. I'm at Barry's computer. Sorry to
Hi,
do
Judy.
that. I'm sorry I was late. Which item did we hear?
This is item 1A. This is for HUVY.
At 80.
At 81st, it's at
Okay. Okay, I'm not going to vote on this because I didn't hear it.
okay, all
I'm
right.
sorry I was late.
Not at all. Barbara. Or sorry, Robin. Sorry. Looking at two different screens.
I call the question, Lindsay?
That'd be great. Now, if anyone's going to oppose or abstain from this resolution, I have Judy's abstention noted, but if there's anyone else going to vote no, please let me know. Otherwise, this will go down as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as a 5-0. Bill, are you trying to raise your hand?
I also came late as well, so I'm going to abstain.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much for letting me know.
Can we
All
just
right.
count you and Judy as not voting in this one and not as an abstention?
Sure, yes, we'll do that for both. Okay,
Vote again.
thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Yep, this is, so, wait,
Sure.
Mr. Kelly, are you also representing the next one?
No. No.
Okay, well then we're good here. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Have
Is
a
there a
good night.
representative from EDESNA LLC? This is for a liquor license for 354 East 66th Street.
Yeah, Lindsay, they're having technical. Oh, is it? Sorry. You guys have to do the react button for raising if you're there.
John, if you know who they are, just go ahead and unmute them. And whoever you are, just look for a prompt on your screen to confirm a meeting. I assume it's Shim. Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't see the raise your hand sign on my Zoom. I apologize.
Not at all. Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yes, my name is Shinpei Kawasaki, and I am the representative for Edesna LLC. And I am accompanied by Keita Sato. He's one of the applicant's principals. The applicant is seeking a restaurant wine license and a temporary permit for the address 354 East 66th Street, which is on 66th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue, and it's going to be a transfer application. The premises is currently licensed and being operated as a sushi restaurant. It is called Sushi Nakazawa. The applicant intends to take over the space and continue to operate as an upscale Japanese restaurant. And I'd like to talk a little bit about the applicant's principals. Keita Sato, who is also present here, is the owner of Hatsuhana. Hatsuhana is one of the oldest Japanese restaurants in New York City. And Daisuke Nakazawa is also an owner of Sushi Nakazawa, and which is one of the most popular sushi restaurants in New York City. And also Genta Motomura, he is a master chef, Japanese chef. And given their collective expertise and experience, it is fair to say that they know how to run a successful restaurant business in New York City. And as for the premises, it is approximately 1,300 square feet, 650 on the ground floor and 650 on the cellar. And there will be a customer bar, which is also designated as a sushi counter. And there will be a service bar as well on the ground floor, and 11 tables, 1 sushi counter, and 24 seats at the table and 7 seats at the sushi counter, total is 31 seats, and there will be 2 bathrooms in the cellar level, and only background music will be played. And the operating hour will be from Wednesday until Monday from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. Tuesday is closed and no outdoor space. And if you have any questions, please let us know.
Okay, thank you very much. That was a really nice presentation that covered all the bases of what we usually ask.
Thank
Is there
you.
anyone from the public who has comments or questions for this applicant? Seeing no one from the public, let's recognize Judy Schneider.
I have a couple of questions. Can you tell me exactly where you're located? Because I looked up the address before the meeting. Are you in from the corner?
It is
Sixth-
on the corner of 66th Street and on First Avenue.
Oh, so you are in the corner. Okay. Wasn't sure of that from the address because you used a 66th Street entrance. In other words, people won't enter from First Avenue?
No, so there is another. Hold on, let me double check before I say a wrong thing.
Yeah, it's not in yeah, it's not the exact corner.
Right.
It's a little bit in. Yeah.
It's up from the corner. Okay. And when do you plan on opening?
So we're still in negotiation with the landlord. Sushi Yoshizawa is still occupying the space. Sorry. Once we sign the lease agreement and SLA approves the temporary permit, then we'll proceed with opening a restaurant there.
So are we looking at January, March, June? What do you think?
Okay, so now
Approximately.
are we looking at around February, January, February?
Okay.
We would I don't think February is feasible. I think more realistically it'll be late March, early April.
Okay. And can you tell me the name of the new restaurant again? I didn't quite get it.
Oh, actually, I don't think so we're thinking of the name is Tsubomi. It's Tsubomi, which is a Japanese word for flower bud.
Okay. Well, that's very nice. Your corporate name is very, I have to mention this, your corporate name is very similar to our neighborhood association name, which is ESNA, East 60s Neighborhood Association. So I was really interested to see what was going on, but thank you very much. That's all I have.
All right, let's recognize Barbara.
Hi, I have a quick question. You could hear me, right? I have just a quick question. I may not have heard right. Did you say you have there's a basement, so there's be tables in the basement or eating in the basement as well as the main floor?
No, the basement is for the kitchen and the prep area and also bathroom and the storage. No dining area in the basement.
So there's no bathrooms on the main floor?
No,
So therefore there's no ADA accessible bathrooms?
that is correct. Not on the ground floor, but it's only 650 on the ground level, and it's difficult to build an ADA bathroom on the ground floor.
Okay, I don't know the laws, Lindsay. Do you know? Is it, I thought that we had to have an ADA accessible and accessible bathroom. Is that not true?
Well, my understanding is that for some of the buildings that are not in compliance now, if they're being taken over, it's not necessarily the case that they have to redo
Okay.
this.
Fine, thank you.
Let's recognize Bill.
Are you planning to do any extensive renovation for the space?
There will be minor alteration, but not extensive alteration.
Let's see. Okay. I know the place is down the block from where I live, so I know it's currently a restaurant there and just off the corner of First Avenue. So I'd like to approve the application as presented.
Okay, that's a motion. Judy, are you seconding this? Okay, other people are seconding it. Judy, are you maybe calling the question?
Yes, I'm calling the question.
Okay, great. So the motion is to approve this applicant. If you are choosing to vote no or abstaining for any reason, please let me know. Otherwise, this will go down as a 6-0 approval. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you all. Have a good night.
We'll now move to the next part of our agenda, which is change applications. We have one applicant here. Is there someone here from Cafe Isle of Capri, Inc., a representative? Oh, and I would like to note that Evan Meyerson is now with us. John, if you know who their representative is.
Yeah, they're having technical difficulties joining. I sent them an email, but they have not responded to that. So,
John,
before
did you send them the direct link to the Zoom?
Yes.
Okay, great.
No,
To
I did
the
not. No,
Go
I
ahead
will
and send
send
them the direct link to the Zoom if they're having problems signing in.
Okay.
John, I just sent that to you. And as soon as you hit send on it, will you call them to make sure they see it?
So let's see, these two are out, the old ones are.
In the interest of being able to wrap this when this is done, does anyone have new business that they want to bring up later? No? Okay. Because this is our last thing. So as soon as we have this applicant, I think. Judy. Sorry, John's busy right now, but we'll unmute you as soon as he gets off the phone.
Donna, the daughter of the former owner called me there. I know them well. We eat there. Jane, their mother, died at Isle of Capri some months ago. And so they're trying to change the name of the restaurant to Donna, and to the daughters are trying to change the name. This one that, and I know they were planning on coming tonight because I spoke to Donna about it. So I'm surprised. I don't know if they just can't get on or what the story was. They had some problems with the forms, and I told them to call the board office. She told me everything was submitted and taken care of.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
John's on the phone with
John's
them right
talking
now. You
to
can,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a great place. They've been there for over 50, 60 years, and their food is terrific. And I can't imagine that there would be any problem with the change in ownership.
Move to lay it over.
Well, John's trying to get in touch with them.
I also see that Brian Christ has joined.
John, were you able to get a hold of them?
Yes, they are joining via phone. So I gave them the Zoom phone number. It's on there.
Okay, great.
Hi, John. It seems like our people have joined us. If you can unmute them.
Donna, to unmute it's *6. There we go.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you so much for your patience with me. Hi, this is Donna D'Agostino. I'm with the Alice restaurant. I apologize so much for my tardiness. And somebody that thinks they're computer savvy is here with iPads, computers and whatnot, and I managed to not get this right. So yes, I'm here representing the Alice restaurant.
Can you tell us a little bit about your business, hours of operation, any changes that's happening?
No, there are absolutely no changes. Unfortunately, the only change is that my mother and my aunt have passed away. So the only change is that my sister and I are now running, the business now. So we're just doing change. Obviously, at this time, we're still, in the estate mode. So my sister and I are now the executors. So the liquor license was in, my mom and my aunt's name. And so now we've run, the expiration on it. And so we really need to renew it. And so, we're next year going into 70 years. And so we just need to renew our liquor license. Nothing has changed. We haven't, we have no violation. I mean, no complaints, no nothing. Still in
Okay,
the same place after all these years. Everything is exactly the same.
okay, thank you. Is there anyone
Thank
from
you.
the public that has questions or comments for this applicant? Are there any questions or comments from members of the board for this applicant? Judy,
Move to approve.
anyone second? Okay, Robin, I see that. Let's go to Bill.
Call the question.
John, did you have something? John, do you have something that you wanted to say? Or is he maybe frozen?
He looks frozen to me.
Okay. Okay, so Bill's called the question. Pending whatever's happening with John, if there's anyone who's going to vote no or abstain for any reason, please let me know. Otherwise, this will now be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. Well, John's just popped off. Maybe he's getting back on. What a technical night tonight. We'll have this as a 7-0 approval, and then we'll loop back with John and see if he was trying to say that he wanted to vote or not vote for this.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll wait for John, right?
Well, we will or we won't. I mean, I don't know if he's going to come back or not. He might have something he's going to. Either way, it's a 7-0 approval for now. And then the only thing that might change, and if you're interested in seeing what might change, we'll post our minutes. And then you're also welcome to come to our full board meeting that's happening in 2 weeks' time on a Wednesday. Okay,
Right.
that is the end of our
Thank you very
agenda.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Of course. Are there any other motions that the board members would like to make? Judy.
Move to adjourn.
I
I
second
think
that.
this is a record for.
It's a record, and it would have been so much faster, right? We almost could have got it done in like 15, but that's fine. Half hour. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you in a few. I'll see you tomorrow on Zoom, but then I'll see you next week. All right.
Bye.